I must say, I think your taste in wine is almost as good as your taste in women.
Why, thank you.
Now about your taste in song.
Unless Christmas came early this year, that better not have my name on it.
Chloe's issues with the relationship make sense, really, to her character because just last season, she lost her fiancé, Jimmy Olsen. I know, they killed Jimmy Olsen. What kind of idiot would kill off Jimmy Olsen?
It's okay, Lois.
Next time.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going for a walk. When I come back, can we just hit the reset button and play our favorite indoor game again?
So, Chloe goes on a lovely evening rain walk and finds the dead body. The woman appears and passes her ghost on to Chloe in a sort of CG STD kind of thing.
Unexpected, but useful.
Give me 10 minutes, and you'll get a surprise.
Something tells me you'll never stop surprising me, Lois.
What's with Clark's face there?
Ew!
There's a girl touching me, yuck!
So the Chloe ghost goes to seduce Clark.
I can't tell you, Lois. The shower is yours.
It's not the shower I want.
Okay.
And in all the wacky sitcom confusion, the ghost passes itself on to Lois and storms off, leaving a very confused and naked Chloe in the arms of a also confused and naked Clark. No, Schlarkers, this is not your time.
I'm afraid life will never give you a turn.
And of course now the ghost in Lois goes after Oliver. Because of course you've got to have swapping going on here. Oh.
Lay it on me.
Why don't I take you to see Chloe instead?
Clark and Chloe, fully dressed, go on a little walk of their own to talk about things. And they discuss the whole Kryptonians can't have sex with normal mortal women kind of thing that we've dealt with in the past seasons. And then we get this.
My training with Jarrell has helped me to manage my powers better. Let's just say that I'm in control of everything.
I begin with foreplay, Calais.
What's going on? Who's that?
Start by kissing her inner thigh, then spell out the alphabet on her clitoris with your tongue.
Moving on from there, we find a dead body. Oh, that's a relief.
God.
After that pleasantness, Chloe figures out that she must have been possessed. Because this is season 9 of Smallville, and by then we're calling that Tuesday.
Space Army Tuesday again?
During this, eviler Lois, manages to lure Oliver out by saying she knows where Chloe is. But she really plans to kill him, because she just wants to kill men, and she got released recently.
Great.
Clark and Chloe go to ask the manager what the deal is with her ghost ancestor. Because, of course, it has to be relevant to this episode if it was said in this episode. And she's DC character Silver Banshee. Seen here! According to legend, she would have to have some sort of an icon that was her imprisonment. And it's here. It was painted over. Clark, using his powers effectively for a change, sees through and sees the real portrait.
What? No, that's not how painting over another painting works. You don't get a tearaway layer.
Meanwhile, Banshee just keeps toying with Ollie instead of just getting the job done. And then Silver Banshee reveals her true form. The horror! The absolute horror!
It's like every 80s hair metal band had an orgy and produced this.
She's like the camp follower for the Kiss Army.
I'm all about the girl power, really, but I gotta be honest with you. I don't see you breaking through any glass ceilings with that hair.
I'm sorry. I just could never date a woman who has some sort of a screaming superpower. It just wouldn't work right. Clark, amazingly, arrives in time to fight the villain of the week. Oh, wait, sorry. The shock.
laser a sound wave?
Be better than Janeway, Clark Kent. Better than Janeway. Meanwhile, back at the inn, they find the diary that tells a whole story about a woman going to hell and returning and becoming an eldritch horror of the night. It was in the junk drawer. They figure out that you have to destroy the icon with fire, so they burn the portrait.
Wait, if they could just burn it, why didn't they do that back in the 18th century when she first became a problem? They had fire then, you know!
Damn it! He smashed the controls! We can't stop it!
So we go back to Smallville and, oh my gosh. So you started boning in the barn and you ended up in the Luthor mansion. So did Zod just like fly you over there in a sex frenzy like my super ex-girlfriend? Or did you stop boning and get in the car and drive to the mansion and check through security and get it on? Or what's going on? This is either really good sex or really bad sex, and I don't know which. But apparently Jor-El stopped and taught Zod how to screw ladies without killing them too.
Why is everybody so sex-obsessed in this episode? Is there something in the water in Smallville?
It's called CWEM. Zod's still pumping Mercy for information. Because he wants to find Kal-El and join with him.
Hopefully not like this.
Or, in other words,
I will find him!
So, Mercy tells Zod nothing. We've accomplished nothing in this episode. Good plot point, Smallville. Very Zack Snyder of you.
Kill Martha! What does that mean? Why did you say that name?
Next time. Meanwhile, Ollie and Chloe discuss the gift he got her that seemed to have set her off in the first place, and that's just a silly little spoon. Doesn't mean anything, but she's very gun-shy, and this is actually a decent character scene. What it's doing in this episode, I don't know, but heck, Smallville's a decent show. Even bad episodes can still have good moments.
I mean, those wounds healed over 1,000 super saves ago. Now there's just scars.
So in other words,
I want to know how I got these scars.
So Clark takes Lois back to her home in the Talon.
Wait, why does she live at the Talon?
We had the set because someone has to live in Smallville or else it can't be Smallville. That's why you should have renamed it Metropolis many seasons ago. And Clark's finally about to nail Lois, but the phone goes off before Clark can.
Superman!
And it's the Blur! But rather than Clark being clever and just going away and calling her secretly or using a recording, it's actually Zod doing an uncannily impressive American accent when you consider how strong his British accent is, being Kryptonian and all. And on we go, 2 more plots we don't care about until the end of the season where everything's undone and we could have skipped this entire season. So that's Escape. Fittingly named.
It's the only thing we want after watching it.
Again, I have no illusions that Smallville is an amazing show. It's got its moments and there are amazing parts, but there's a lot of dumb in Smallville and this is certainly one of them. It's just low sitcom humor, a terrible villain. This is obviously a very skippable episode. Still, I have to give it credit. I've seen Superman done worse.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead.
Next time. Next time.